Welcome to ATW's Friday Night Whackdown, bringing you all-time wrestling's non-stop action, coming to you live from the Catching Arts Arena. And your commentary team tonight is me, Richard Tugger, and me, Stats Nerdy Man. And what a show we have in store tonight, Stats. What's happening tonight, Tug? Well, Stats, we have got one heck of a show in store, as our new heavyweight world champion, Brian Pillman, and his loose cannons are going to be in the house tonight. But do you know who won't be here tonight? Who's that, Tug? It's the former world heavyweight champion, Randy Savage, as he is out injured after that brutal beating at the hands of the loose cannons. Don't remind me, Tug, that was an awful beating. I can't bear to think about how brutal it was. Well, it was indeed brutal, and Randy Savage is gonna be out indefinitely with his injuries. But it sounds like Brian Pillman and the loose cannons have just arrived backstage. Let's see what they have to say.
Well, Mr. Booker Man, it looks like I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I won the Golden Ropes, I won the Heavyweight Championship, I took down Randy Savage and the SWO, and now I just have one thing left to do, and that's come for you, Mr. Whackdown General Manager. I'm gonna find out who you are, and when I do, I'm gonna put an end to you screwing me over.
That's right, Brian, you tell that little punk.
But there's one person I still have to deal with, and that's Andre the Giant. And I've already heard all about how you've been running to the Booker Man asking for a title shot against me. Well, let me tell you, Andre, you aren't coming anywhere near my heavyweight world championship. You see this? This means I'm the best wrestler around here, I'm the guy in charge, and there's nobody who can stand up to Brian Pillman or the loose cannons. So why don't you just run away and cry about the fact that I have the title you'll never have, and that Scarlett wants to be with a real man, a real champion, like me, not some overgrown loser who couldn't even make it past the first round of the Golden Ropes.
Yeah, you're just a giant fool, Andre.
That's right, Matt. He's just a big, dumb hippopotamus.
Oh my god, Andre the Giant with a flying elbow drop out of nowhere. And he took out all of the loose cannons with that one elbow drop. And now Andre the Giant is stamping on Brian Pillman while he's down. Oh, what a disgusting, cowardly character. Oh, but what's this? Matt Cardona with the radio silence right to the back of Andre's head. Oh, and now the Giant is down. Oh, it's turning into a brawl back there. Somebody call in security. And Pillman's got back to his feet, and he is just wailing on Andre the Giant. And now Scarlett's joining in too, stamping on her former boyfriend. And Matt Cardona joins in, just kicking him and kicking him again. Oh, now Cardona with a leg drop right onto Andre. Oh, what a brutal beatdown this is. It looks like Andre the Giant bit off more than he could chew here.
Come on, Scarlett, Matt, let's get out of here. I think this big oaf's had enough for now.
And it looks like that rousing promo by Brian Pillman has really got the crowd riled up, and so he'll start tonight's match with 3 momentum. But that's not all, is it, Stats? What a brutal beatdown that was. Well, you're right there, Tug. That really was a hammering they gave Andre the Giant. And that means he'll start his match with 2 damage. And that backstage attack means Brian Pillman will advance 1 space on the heel track, meaning he will gain another level 1 heel card. And this time he gets the pull tights ability. But Brian Pillman did not escape that elbow drop. And that means Brian Pillman will also begin with 2 damage. And of course he is still nursing that back injury, which will be 1 additional damage to Brian Pillman at the start of his match, and -3 stamina to begin with.
Oh, what an unbelievable start to the show. Who'd have thought this kind of thing would happen before anyone's even got in the ring? Well, it looks like it's pandemonium here already with the loose cannons. Oh, I hope this isn't a sign of things to come for Whackdown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the most horrifying start to an episode of Whackdown I think we've ever seen. Oh, and now it looks like we have a message from the mysterious Whackdown general manager. Well, no doubt he wants to address that brutal beating that was just dished out by the loose cannons. Oh, and would you look at that? The Whackdown general manager, once again, is screwing over Brian Pillman, forcing him into a championship defense tonight after he's only just won it. And can you believe it? It's gonna be a steel cage match. Well, I can't think of a better solution to this, locking Andre and Brian in a cage where they can't escape, and they're gonna have to fight out their differences once and for all. Oh, you would say that, wouldn't you, Stats? It is unbelievable that the Whackdown general manager would do this. It's like he wants to punish Brian for winning the championship. The official will prepare the cards for this match, and while he does that, let's hear from our sponsor, Shattered Ice Gaming. Shattered Ice Gaming provides lots of reviews, playthroughs, unboxing videos, and some other videos too. You can subscribe to Shattered Ice Gaming on their YouTube channel. You can also leave comments and likes and shares. Shattered Ice Gaming is the proud sponsor of Whackdown. Thank you, Shattered Ice Gaming, for sponsoring our show. And remember, it's your support for Shattered Ice Gaming that makes Whackdown possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is for the ATW World Heavyweight Championship, and it is a steel cage match. In this match, there are no pinfalls or submissions. The only way to win is by exiting the steel cage, by climbing out of the structure. And introducing first, the challenger, with a maximum health of 20 and a hand size of 15 cards, representing the Savage World Order. He is the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. And introducing next, the champion, with a maximum health value of 15 and a maximum stamina value of 15. Making his way through the crowd and accompanied by the loose cannons, he is the ATW World Heavyweight Champion, Brian Pillman.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with what might be the most anticipated match of the year. The loose cannon Brian Pillman versus Andre the Giant in a steel cage match. And as Brian Pillman is the champion, he will start with the initiative. And he starts out with a kick to the gut. And that's going to cost him 1 stamina. And he's going to need a 2+ to hit. Oh, and it looks like Andre the Giant is trying to adapt to that. But Brian Pillman has plenty of stamina and cards, so it has no effect. And he kicks Andre the Giant right in the gut. And that deals 1 damage to Andre the Giant and gains Brian Pillman 1 momentum. And now he looks to follow up that kick to the gut with a clothesline. And that's going to cost him 1 stamina, and he needs a 2+ to hit again. And once again, Andre the Giant looking to adapt to this clothesline. Oh, and as Brian Pillman's health is higher than 9, that'll apply +2 to the target roll. But he rolled a 4, so it hits anyway. Oh, Andre the Giant couldn't do nothing against that clothesline, softened up by that kick to the gut. And that's going to deal 3 damage to Andre the Giant, as it was a combo with a circle icon. And then Brian Pillman gains 1 momentum, but due to his adapt card, Andre the Giant also gains 1 momentum. Oh, now Brian Pillman takes a moment to recover. And that means he regains 2 stamina and draws 1 card, getting a knife-edge chop. Meanwhile, Andre the Giant also recovers 1 damage. And now, what's Brian Pillman doing? Is he mad? He's trying to suplex Andre the Giant. And that's going to be no easy feat, Tug. Andre the Giant's 8th Wonder of the World ability means Brian Pillman will suffer +2 to the target roll for this attack. So he's going to need a 5+, and it costs him 1 stamina. Oh, can he do it? Can Brian Pillman lift the Giant? Oh, and he's done it! Oh my God! He's lifted Andre the Giant and delivered an arena-shattering suplex. I thought there were an earthquake in here. And that deals 2 damage to Andre the Giant. But because of his 8th Wonder of the World, he suffers 1 extra damage. And then Brian Pillman gains 2 momentum. Oh, he is a real loose cannon, Brian Pillman. He sure is, Tug. And he's using his loose cannon ability. So he will roll 2 dice. Oh, and he gets a 10, which means he will add 1 charge to his unpredictable ability. He will also deal 1 additional damage to Andre the Giant and gain 1 additional momentum. Can you believe it, stats? Brian Pillman is truly an incredible champion. He is making Andre the Giant look like a fool. Well, I don't know about a fool, Tug, but it's hard to disagree. Brian Pillman's performance is incredible here. He might just win this match. And now what's Pillman doing? Oh my God, I think he's gone mad. He's trying to follow up that suplex with a power slam. There's no way he can do it twice, Tug. He's not going to slam this giant of a man twice in a row. And it's going to cost him 2 stamina. And because of that 8th Wonder of the World ability, he's going to need a 5+ to hit again. Oh, and he gets a 4. But Brian Pillman is not giving up. He's struggling to lift the big man. And he discards his knife-edge chop to re-roll his attack die. Oh, but Andre the Giant is really struggling as he tries to adapt to that power slam. Oh, and as Andre the Giant's health is not 7 or less, that adapt has no effect, but he will regain 1 health after the attack resolves. What? I cannot believe it. He's just power slammed Andre the Giant. He's smashed him into the mat. Good Lord, Tug, I'm speechless. I did not think this was possible for anyone, let alone Brian Pillman. He's stronger than he looks, stats. You should give our champion more credit. And that's going to deal 2 damage, plus the 1 for the 8th Wonder of the World ability, meaning it's a total of 3 damage. And then Brian Pillman gains 2 momentum. Can you believe it, stats? Brian Pillman is unstoppable. And you can see how pleased he is with himself as he taunts Andre the Giant, recovering him 1 stamina, gaining him 1 more momentum, and allowing him to draw 2 cards. And he gets a knife-edge chop and a wheel kick. But now Brian Pillman looks absolutely exhausted, and he looks to be taking a rest. And he's going to use that rest to regain 3 stamina. And then Andre the Giant takes the initiative. Well, I don't think Andre the Giant was expecting this, and he's looking for some revenge. And he's going straight away for the original Facebuster. Well, that's a big move he's looking for, and for that he's going to need a 6. And he gets a 6! Oh my word, Brian Pillman's face has been destroyed. And Pillman probably thought he had this won, but it just goes to show, 1 move is all it takes. Good Lord, Andre the Giant may have ended this with 1 move as he deals 6 damage to Brian Pillman and pulls back 4 momentum. And as his defender's compensation, Brian Pillman gains 2 stamina. But it doesn't look like Andre the Giant is wanting to end this so soon. He is wanting to punish the champion as he goes to follow up with a side headlock takedown. And he's going to need a 2 to hit with that. Oh, but what's this? Brian Pillman looks like he is seriously injured by that Facebuster. I don't know if he can move. Oh, can't you see, Tug? He's using his fake injury ability. And as Andre hesitates, Brian Pillman is going to take the initiative and receive -1 to the target roll for his next attack. And Brian Pillman is desperately trying to make a comeback here with a wheel kick. And that's going to cost him 2 stamina, and he needs a 4+ to hit. Oh, and he gets a 2. But thanks to that fake injury and being on a roll, Brian Pillman still hits. Oh, he comes off the ropes and hits that wheel kick right to Andre's face. And that deals 3 damage to Andre the Giant and gains Brian Pillman 3 momentum. What an incredible move. Oh, and now Brian Pillman is trying to toss Andre into the cage. Well, that's incredibly risky, but it just might pay off for him. To do this, he rolls 3 red specialty dice, and Andre rolls 2 blue special dice. I can't believe it. He tosses Andre right into the cage, smashing the Giant's face right off the steel. And each of those fist results on the red die deal 1 damage. Andre the Giant is cut open as he takes 3 damage from that. This is mind-blowing. Even with an injured back, Brian Pillman is taking on this absolute behemoth of a man and making it look easy. And Brian Pillman still looks exhausted as he takes a moment to rest. And he's going to use that opportunity to draw a card. And he gets an Irish whip. And now Andre the Giant will once again take the initiative. And Andre the Giant is desperate to come back in this match as he goes for a big boot. And he's going to need a 3 to hit with that. Oh, and he boots Brian Pillman right in the face. And that deals 3 damage to Brian Pillman and gains 2 momentum for Andre the Giant. And as his defender's compensation, Brian Pillman draws 2 cards, getting a Tornado DDT and a Missile Dropkick. And now Andre the Giant is looking to follow up that big boot with a hip drop. Oh, Andre is going for his finisher.
And that's a tough move, needing a 5.
Oh, unlucky for Pillman, he still managed to get out of the way without even reversing this attack. And the Giant hits the mat, getting nothing, as Brian Pillman seizes the initiative once again. And Brian Pillman goes for a Tornado DDT. And that's going to cost him 2 stamina, and he needs a 4+ to hit. So he misses, and that Tornado DDT is shuffled back into his draw pile. And he draws a replacement, getting a DDT. And then Andre the Giant takes the initiative. And now Andre the Giant goes for a bear hug. Oh, but a reversal by Pillman. And that costs him 2 stamina, but it deals 2 damage to Andre the Giant and gains Brian Pillman 2 momentum. And more importantly, he takes the initiative back, where it looks like Brian Pillman is just desperate to escape here, as he goes up on the turnbuckle looking for a missile drop kick. And that's going to cost him 2 stamina and requires a 4+ to hit. Oh, but Andre the Giant is trying to adapt. Oh, and as Brian Pillman has more than 5 momentum, it's going to increase the target roll to 1, so he misses. But Pillman will not be deterred, and he discards an Irish whip to re-roll his attack die. Oh, and he gets a 6, dealing 3 damage to Andre the Giant and gaining 3 momentum. And he's down. Andre the Giant is down on the mat, and it looks like he's struggling to get back up. Well, Pillman's taking the chance now to start trying to climb the cage, and it is taking Andre far too long to catch up to Pillman as he reaches the middle of the cage, and then as he passes the lower cage with ease, and then passes the middle of the cage, and now he is on top of the cage. Can he do it? Can he escape? Oh, would you just look at how high up Brian Pillman is? He just needs to climb over the cage. And Andre the Giant only has 1 chance to drag him back in. And he needs a 1. Oh, but it's a 6. And Brian Pillman climbs to safety, dropping down the side of the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still ATW World heavyweight champion, Brian Pillman.
And he's done it, but he looks absolutely exhausted as Matt Cardona and Scarlett run to help him. Brian Pillman, in his first title defence, has taken out one of the toughest men in ATW, and not just that, in a cage match too. I think Brian Pillman may be the greatest champion we have ever seen. And what's Pillman doing now? Oh, he's shouting through the cage. That's what you get, Andre. Think you can beat me? You can stay in that cage for the rest of the night like a little doggy. You listen to me when I tell you I do whatever the hell I want and I take whatever the hell I want. Scarlett doesn't want anything more to do with you. How tough words of warning there from the champ. A victory well earned. He should be proud of himself. And Andre the Giant is going mad inside that cage. Oh, look at him. He's just grabbing the cage door. Oh, did you see that, Stats? He just booted the cage door right off its hinges. I hope Brian Pillman and his friends have escaped already. And it looks like Andre the Giant is chasing after them. Well, quickly, someone get a camera to follow him. We need to see what's going on.
Andre smashed Brian Pillman.
Oh, and it looks like Andre the Giant has caught up to them.
Oh, but Matt Cardona blindsides the Giant, kicking him right in the head. Oh dear Lord, wasn't that backstage brawl at the start of the show enough? It looks like these two are set on killing each other. And Andre the Giant is in Matt Cardona's wheelhouse now, Stats. You know he is the deathmatch king, and in this backstage brawl, anything goes. Well, you're right there, Tug. This could be dangerous for Andre the Giant. And I don't think this backstage brawl is going to end until one of these men has been knocked out, Stats. Well, you're right there, Tug. The only way to win this backstage brawl is by knocking out your opponent, which means the first time one of these two wrestlers reaches 1 health, their health track will reset to its maximum. And then if it reaches 1 health again, they will be knocked out. Well, it looks like Andre and Cardona are ready to go at it now.
Well, I have to admit, it's very brave of Matt Cardona to stand up against this enraged Andre the Giant. And this backstage fight is going to be absolutely brutal, as Andre the Giant looks to hit Cardona with a giant elbow. And he's going to need a 5 to hit. Oh, and Matt Cardona gets out of the way of that elbow. And now Matt Cardona takes the initiative. And he goes for a forearm. And that's going to cost him 1 stamina. And it requires a 2+ to hit. Oh, and he hits. Oh, Matt Cardona picks up them brass knuckles and wallops Andre the Giant right in the kidney. But Andre the Giant will get a chance to defend using the special blue die. Oh, but he fails. Oh, and Cardona wallops him right in the kidney, doing an additional 2 damage for a total of 3 damage and gaining 2 extra momentum, gaining Matt Cardona 3 momentum. And now a new weapon card is added to the lineup. And Matt Cardona goes to follow up with a right hand. And that costs him another stamina, and he needs a 2+ to hit. Oh, and he misses. Oh, but Matt Cardona is determined to hit with that right hand, and he discards an Irish whip to re-roll his attack die. And as Matt Cardona doesn't have low stamina and has more than 1 card in his hand, that adapt has no effect. Oh, Matt Cardona lands a massive right hand to Andre's stomach, dealing 1 damage and gaining Matt Cardona 1 more momentum. And now Cardona goes to follow up with a big boot. And that costs him another stamina, and he needs a 3+ to hit. Oh, and he misses. Andre the Giant steps aside at the last minute. And that big boot will be shuffled back into Matt Cardona's draw pile. And he draws a replacement, getting a double knee facebuster. And now Andre the Giant takes the initiative, and he goes to punish Cardona with the original facebuster. And he needs a 6 to hit. Oh, and he plants him right onto the concrete with that facebuster, doing a whopping 6 damage and gaining 4 momentum for Andre the Giant. and as the attack did more than 2 damage, he will use the leftmost weapon. Oh, and he goes to punish Cardona with that kendo stick. And Matt Cardona gets to roll the special blue die. Oh, but he fails to block. And Andre the Giant brings that kendo stick down right across his back, dealing an additional 2 damage.
And gains another momentum.
Oh, Matt Cardona is not in a good place now. And then the kendo stick is discarded, splintered into pieces over Cardona's back, and a new weapon card is added to the lineup. And it's some steel steps. And now Andre the Giant looks to follow up with a side headlock takeover. And he's going to need a 2 to hit with that. Oh, and he gets a 1. Oh, Matt Cardona slips out of that headlock and takes the initiative. And Matt Cardona will draw 1 card as his defender's compensation. And he gets the somersault. And now Matt Cardona, he goes for a clothesline. And that costs him 1 stamina, and he needs a 2+ to hit. Oh, and he clotheslines Andre the Giant, doing 2 damage and gaining 1 momentum. And now what's Cardona doing? Oh, it looks like he's setting up that ladder. And now he's climbing up the ladder, and it looks like he's going for a somersault, and that's going to cost him 2 stamina, and he needs a 3+ to hit. Oh, and he dives off that ladder and lands right on Andre the Giant, sending the big man down to the concrete, and that does 2 damage and gains Matt Cardona 2 momentum. And as he sets up that ladder, he's going to trigger a devastating attack to do an additional 5 damage and gain 5 extra momentum. Oh, and that has really knocked the wind out of Andre the Giant. Matt Cardona could be in with a chance of getting through this, but he is looking exhausted, and Matt Cardona is resting while Andre the Giant writhes on the floor. And he's going to regain 3 stamina for resting, and that ladder is discarded, and a new weapon is added to the lineup. Oh, and it's a table. And now Andre the Giant takes the initiative, and he goes for the hip drop, his finishing move. Oh, and Andre goes for another big move, needing another 6. Oh, and he misses, but Matt Cardona is still exhausted, so it looks like he's resting again, and this time he's going to gain 1 card, and he gets radio silence. And Andre the Giant is once again on the offensive, as he goes for a bear hug, and he needs a 3 to hit with this. Oh, and he locks in that bear hug, crushing the life out of Matt Cardona, and that deals 3 damage to Matt Cardona and gains 2 momentum for Andre the Giant. And as that attack did more than 2 damage, he will trigger the leftmost weapon, which is a table, so he's going to set up that table for a devastating attack. Oh, I do not like the looks of this. Matt Cardona could be in some real trouble. And as his defender's compensation, Matt Cardona draws 1 card, and he gets a punch as Andre the Giant goes for a body slam, looking to put him through that table. And Andre the Giant is going for that body slam. Oh, but what's this? A reversal by Matt Cardona. He was taking no chances there, and that costs him 1 stamina, deals 1 damage to Andre the Giant, and gains 1 momentum. And then Matt Cardona takes a moment to recover, gaining 2 stamina and drawing 1 card. And he gets reboot, while Andre the Giant also recovers 1 health. And now Matt Cardona, on the offensive, is looking for that double knee facebuster. And that's going to cost him 2 stamina, and he needs a 4+ to hit. Oh, but Andre the Giant rolls his NPC recharge, and as he has 3 cubes, it triggers his NPC reversal, which deals 1 damage to Matt Cardona, and gains 1 momentum, and then the double knee facebuster is shuffled back into the draw pile, and he draws a replacement, getting a big boot. And now Andre the Giant takes the initiative again, and he is going to step on Matt Cardona, and he needs a 3+ to hit. Oh, and he steps right over Cardona's carcass, crushing his chest, and that deals 1 more damage to Matt Cardona and gains 1 momentum for Andre the Giant. And that also means his next attack will have -1 to the target number, and Matt Cardona
gains another
stamina as his defender's compensation. And he goes for an arm wrench, and he needs a 2+ to hit. Oh, and he gets it. Oh, he is pulling his arm off, and that deals another damage to Matt Cardona, dropping him to 1 health, which means in a backstage fight, his health is reset to its maximum value of 15, but if he is reduced to 1 health again, then he will be knocked out. And Andre the Giant also gains 1 momentum. And Matt Cardona will draw 1 card as his defender's compensation, getting a slam. And now Andre the Giant goes for a club. Oh, and as Andre the Giant comes in for that club, Matt Cardona puts his knees up, and his knees up ability allows him to defend against a strike attack, and he deals 1 damage and gains 1 momentum, and he can also draw a card, but he already has 5 cards. And on his next attack, he will gain the green square combo icon. And now Matt Cardona takes the initiative, and he's looking for the reboot, and that's going to cost him 1 stamina, and it needs a 5+ to hit, but because of that green square icon from the knees up, it's only a 4+. Oh, and he reboots him right in the face. But Andre the Giant does roll his NPC recharge and gains a charge for his NPC reversal ability. But that deals 4 damage to Andre the Giant and gains 3 momentum for Matt Cardona. And then the reboot special ability shuffles the card back into his draw pile instead of discarding it. And then Matt Cardona wallops him with that baseball bat. And Andre rolls the blue defense die. Oh, and Matt Cardona cracks him right in the ribs with that baseball bat, doing an additional 3 damage, which causes Andre the Giant's health track to reset and then drops him to 18 health, and gains Matt Cardona 2 momentum, and then a new weapon card is added to the lineup, and it's another kendo stick. And now Matt Cardona looks for a big boot, and that's going to cost him 1 stamina, and he needs a 3+ to hit. Oh, and he boots Andre the Giant right in the gut, dealing 2 damage to Andre the Giant and gaining 1 momentum. And now Matt Cardona is looking to set up another ladder. Oh, now he's looking to use that ladder for the radio silence, and that costs him 2 stamina. Oh, and this is his finisher. It will be quite the move to pull off. But if anyone can do it, Matt Cardona can. He is looking unstoppable. And as he's unstoppable, that's going to be -2 to the hit requirement. But he is also attempting this move right after setting up a devastating attack, so he gets a further -1 to his target roll, which means he only needs a 3+ to hit. Oh, and he misses, but Matt Cardona will not be deterred, and he discards a punch to re-roll his attack die. Oh, and he gets a 3, but Andre the Giant knows what it means if he takes that hit, and so he tries to adapt. But Andre the Giant has more than 7 health, and he fails to adapt. And Matt Cardona lands the radio silence right off the top of the ladder. And that deals 5 damage, and gains Matt Cardona 3 momentum, but it's also a devastating attack. And the ladder causes another 5 damage, and gains him 5 extra momentum. And then the ladder is discarded, and a new weapon card is added to the lineup. And it's a trash can. Oh, Andre the Giant is not looking good here. I think he has bitten off more than he can chew. But Matt Cardona is absolutely exhausted, and so he chooses to rest, drawing another card, and he gets the reboot. And now Andre the Giant goes on the offensive, looking for a running hip press, and he needs a 4+ to hit with that. Oh, but what's this? Matt Cardona grabs one of the officials who's trying to break up this fight, and he uses his referee shield ability, and as that's a signature move, Matt Cardona can use it to gain the initiative, and his next attack will get -1 to its target roll. And he is looking for the reboot again, and that's going to cost him 1 stamina, but because of that referee shield and his momentum, he's only going to need a 2+ to hit. Oh, and he hits him with a reboot, smashing his boot right off of Andre the Giant's face. And he looks to follow that up with a hit from a kendo stick, so Andre the Giant will roll the blue defense die. Oh, and he smacks him right across the skull with that kendo stick. And the reboot deals 4 damage, and then the kendo stick deals an additional 2 damage, dropping Andre the Giant to 1 health. Oh, I can't believe it. He's knocked him out with that kendo stick right across the side of the face. Andre the Giant is down and he is out. But Matt Cardona has not finished with that kendo stick. Oh, it's splintered into pieces. I cannot believe it, stats. I thought Matt Cardona was done for sure. Well, I think you're right, Tug. I'm as surprised as you are. I thought Andre the Giant was going to pull him to pieces. It just goes to show Brian Pillman is the greatest champion of ATW, and Matt Cardona is his most trusted right-hand man. I think these are some of the greatest wrestlers we have ever seen. And what a scene of absolute destruction that is. And it looks like that is going to be it for tonight. What an incredible and unexpected ending after that cage match. Well, we'll have to see what's in store for Matt Cardona and Brian Pillman next week on Whackdown. Good night, everybody.